and gentlemen, the NCAA, the USA South Athletic Conference, and these two fine institutions promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or intimidating actions directed at coaches, players, officials, or any other team representatives will not be tolerated in our grounds for renewal. Also, the consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is strictly prohibited. Thank you for your cooperation, and please enjoy the game. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Hoover Athletic Center and Horse and Bear Gymnasium for today's NCAA Division III and USA South Athletic Conference game between the visiting Lions of Piedmont College from Demarest, Georgia, and your Maryville College Scots. Ladies and gentlemen, before we conclude this series with Piedmont College, head coach Darren Trevelyan and his staff would like to honor their 5 seniors. First is number 12, Holland Gerald. Holland has excelled at center for MC for 85 games over the past 4 seasons. This Knoxville, Tennessee native is majoring in health and wellness promotions with a minor in psychology. And she is supported by her parents, Lisa and David Jones. This South Laurel High School grad has brought down 196 career rebounds while blocking 36 shots. Coach Trevelyan had this to say about Holland. Holland is one of those players you root for as a coach because she made such tremendous strides throughout her 4 years. Holland finds ways to contribute on both ends of the floor, whether it's rebounding, finishing in the paint, or making an extra pass to a teammate. As a teammate, Holland is selfless and she is always focused on making her squad better. Next, number 13, Claire Varney. Claire is a 2-time USA South first-team All-Conference honoree. This Rossville, Tennessee native is majoring in neuroscience with a minor in data analytics, and she is proudly supported by her mother and stepfather, Christy and Travis Isaacson, and her father and stepmother, Greg and Marcy Varney. Claire has accumulated 968 career points, averaging 18.7 points per game during her 71-game career. A complete player, Claire has posted 379 career rebounds, 246 career assists, and 234 career steals. Coach Trevelyan had this to say about Claire. Claire has made her presence felt in all statistical categories in her time here. She has also emerged as a tremendous leader and captain on this team on the floor and in the locker room. As her accolades reflect, her complete game has been historical and impactful. We have relied on Claire to provide great plays on both ends of the floor, and she has responded with some memorable performances. Next, number 22, Elsa Eckenroth. Elsa came to Maryville from McMinnville, Tennessee. She is a childhood development major with a minor in psychology, and she is supported by Bob and Kelly Eckenrod and Joyce Madison. Elsa has excelled for 92 games for Coach T. This talented guard has posted 688 career points while bringing down 410 Trevelyan had this to say about Elsa. From early in her freshman year, Elsa has made an impact on this program with her selflessness. Whether it has been learning a new position or improving a new area of her game, Elsa has focused on her team. As a captain, she is willing to lead, teach, and show her teammates what it takes to win. Her fingerprints are typically all over the box score with points, boards, assists, and charges taken. Number 42, Kelly Wandell. Kelly joined the 500 rebound club earlier this season. This Clinton, Tennessee native is majoring in political science with a minor in criminal justice and psychology, and is proudly supported by her parents Tracy and Shannon Wandell and her siblings Samantha, Trace, and Macy. This dominant post player brought down 564 rebounds while adding 583 career points. On defense, she recorded 120 career block shots. Coach Trevelyan had this to say about Kelly. We are so thankful that Kelly came back for one more run with this team. She has been a leader throughout her time here, but her play on both ends of the floor truly came into focus this season. From double-doubles to game-saving blocks, Kelly propelled us to some incredible wins. She left her mark here for years to come with her maturity, competitiveness, and her ownership of the paint, as well as her drive to be great as a captain. Number 45, Shelby Hicks. Shelby had an incredible career beyond the arc for the Scots. This Gordonsville, Tennessee native shot over 39% from long distance while sinking 58 three-pointers. Shelby is an exercise science major and is supported by her parents Chris and Sean Hicks. Shelby has deposited 504 points in 78 career games while dishing out 101 career assists. Coach Trevelyan had this to say about Shelby. Shelby has been a silent assassin over her time here, but she has made numerous huge shots and game-winning plays. Her steady play and court savvy have been hallmarks of her time here. We will certainly miss her poise and leadership in crucial moments, and her character and dedication to this team are unparalleled. These women have elevated the program to a number 10 national ranking with their 10-1 mark in 2021. During the past 4 seasons, these Scots earned 60 victories, including winning over 75% of all league challenges. This talented squad is in search of the program's highest seed possible in the upcoming USA South tournament. Coach Trevelyan had this to say about his seniors. This group of seniors is certainly one for the ages. They have helped us not only to rebuild this program, but they have been leaders throughout this pandemic. Their outstanding work on the hardwood and in the classroom epitomizes what we aspire to in this program. We have been blessed by their skills, dedication, attitudes, and their collective will to win. And their mark on this program will last forever. As we celebrate their careers, we also have to celebrate their dedication and their sacrifices they made throughout this past year to get us to this point in the season. Ladies and gentlemen, help me thank Colin, Claire, Elsa, Kelly, and Shelby for their hard work, leadership, and dedication to Maryville College basketball. And now, as the teams address the floor, we ask that you please rise and face the flag. Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. score from Suwanee, Georgia, number 1, Catherine Fernandez. At guard, a 5'7" senior from LJ, Georgia, number 13, Carla Cantrell. At guard, a 5'7" senior from LJ, Georgia, number 13. At guard, a 5'8" junior from Rome, Georgia, number 15, Livia Skinner. At forward, a 6' sophomore from Blue Ridge, Georgia, number 21, Hope Franklin. And at forward, a 5'10" sophomore from Adairsville, Georgia, number 40, Nakaya Washington. Piedmont College is coached by Jamie Purdy and assisted by Brad Cochran. And now, the starting lineups for your Maryville College Scots. At center, a 6' senior from Knoxville, Tennessee, number 12, Holland Gerald. At guard, a 5'8" senior from Rossville, Tennessee, number 13, Claire Barney. At guard, a 5'9" senior from Piedmont, Tennessee, number 22, Elsa Eckenrod. At post, a 5'11" senior from Clinton, Tennessee, number 42, Kelly Wandell. And at forward, a 5'10" senior from Lawrenceville, Tennessee, number 45, Shelby Hicks. Maryville College is coached by Darren Trevelyan, assisted by Jordan Ballard.
Good afternoon, Scots Nation and fans of the USA South Athletic Conference basketball. Welcome to today's live video broadcast of the Lions of Piedmont College from Demarest, Georgia, and today's host, the number 10 ranked Fighting Scots from Maryville College. I'm Heath Dunkel, and we are excited to be bringing you Maryville College basketball on the Scots Broadcasting Network. Per USA South and local COVID guidelines, fans are not permitted within the Cooper Athletic Center or Boydson Bear Gymnasium for today's event. We hope you understand and enjoy today's broadcast. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Blunt Partnership. Blunt Partnership is the eyes, ears, and voice of the local business community. The partnership works closely with the cities of Alcoa, Maryville, Townsend, Rockford, Louisville, and Friendsville. The Scots are 12-10 against Piedmont since the 2011-2012 season. Maryville College is 3-8 against the Lions over the last 11 matchups and holds an 11-8 record within regular season league matchups. Today's battle will be for the top seed in the USA Southwest Division upcoming tournament. The tournament will begin next Wednesday, and today's game will begin right now as Maryville College begins with the tip-off, and Claire Varney has the basketball. Tough loss for the Scots yesterday, their first loss of the season, falling to Piedmont 60-68, and looking for a bounce-back win today, and they'll start the game off with all of their seniors in the starting lineup. As Eckenrod misses there, Geralds comes away with the rebound, but is stripped away by number 15, Livia Skinner of Piedmont. The ball went out of bounds, so it will stay with Maryville. Three ball, Varney, count it. Nice start to senior day for Claire Varney. 3-0, Maryville leads. Ball in the hands of Cantrell. She'll get it over to Lou Wolfolk, the freshman point guard. Wolfolk to Skinner. Skinner to Washington. One key for Piedmont yesterday was the play of their two post players, Hope Franklin and Nakaya Washington. Washington there with 2 points to start off today's game. And if you're Maryville, you really want to keep the basketball on the outside perimeter and away from getting into the paint. They'll get it over to Elsa Eckenrod on the right side of the wing, and now they'll kick it to Shelby. Shelby inside, stolen by Franklin. They'll push it ahead to Livia Skinner. Skinner inside to Wolfolk. Wolfolk up, no good. And she's going to touch it last as it goes out of bounds. It'll be Maryville ball. As I mentioned a moment ago, senior day for Maryville, and inbounding right there was senior Shelby Hicks. Talk more about her in just a moment. as Piedmont with a quick steal. Skinner pump fake. Skinner will drive. Here comes Kelly Wandell to help. And a nice block that time from behind from Holland Gerald's. Talk about hustle. And now a quick substitution. Gerald's will go to the sidelines, and Hannah Seals, the freshman point guard, will come in. As I mentioned a minute ago, talking about senior day, we'll start with Shelby Hicks. Shelby Hicks, an incredible career for this senior. Shot over 39% from the three-point line, sinking 58 three-pointers. Shelby, an exercise science major and supported by her parents, Chris and Sean Hicks. Shelby deposited 504 points in her 78 career games while dishing out 101 career assists. They'll fake the handoff that time to Hicks, and Varney now will get it to Wandell. Wandell kicks it out to Seals. Seals around the pick, will bring it back out. Now over to Eckenrod. Eckenrod behind the back, drive, jumper. And in and out, and here comes Piedmont. Not a bad shot there, just didn't fall, but you like those looks so far if you're Maryville. Olivia Skinner now on the right side of the wing has the basketball for the Lions. She'll get it inside to Hope Franklin, but intercepted by Kelly Wandell, and here come the Scots. Varney pushing tempo. She'll get it ahead, and a battle for it. Eckenrod, three ball, no good. Good battle by Wandell, and the basket is good. Nice second chance opportunity, and the senior makes them pay. It's now 5-2, and they'll push it forward quickly to Nakia Washington of the Lions. Great pass, led her perfectly, and Washington right there for the layup, and a quick two-point answer for Piedmont. Varney pushes ahead to Seals. And here comes that full court press. They did it yesterday. It really gave Maryville a big headache and made things difficult for them yesterday. Really trying to see if they can overcome that today as Hicks with the jumper, up, in, and out. Pushing ahead, Skinner with the ball. Skinner, jumper, good. And that is a three-pointer. And the Lions will take the lead. They'll push it ahead to Wandell. Wandell to Seals. Seals will turn, hand it off to Kelly Wandell. Wandell will drive. She's going to have to pick up her dribble. She gives to Eckenrod. Eckenrod, layup, good. Nice cut to the basket that time. Eckenrod saw an opening, and she took advantage of it. We've got a tie ball game. 7-all, 5:38 remains here in the first quarter. Woolfolk has it up top. She kicks it over to Cantrell. Cantrell now getting it inside to Washington. Washington up, basket, no good. And knocked out of bounds last by Washington, so it'll be Maryville ball. And Holland Geralds comes back in and gives Kelly Wandell a break. Hicks will go to the sidelines as well. And entering will be the sophomore guard standing at 5'5", Courtney Carruthers from Maryville, Tennessee. Carruthers went to Maryville High School. Eckenrod now to inbound. Another one of these fantastic seniors for Maryville as they're working hard to break the press. And they do. They get across half court. Here comes Nakia Washington on Hannah Seals. Washington leading the USA South in steals, so someone you're going to want to keep an eye on when you're making passes. As Varney has the basketball, she'll kick it over to Carruthers. Carruthers around the pick. She'll get it out to Seals. Almost stolen that time. Three ball, Seals. No good. Battle for it down low and touched last by Piedmont. It'll stay with Maryville. Seals to inbound. She'll get it into Eckenrod. Coach Trevelyan calling out the play. Gets it over to Eckenrod. Eckenrod to Seals. Shot clock winding down. You've got 5 on the shot clock. Someone's going to have to throw something up, and Courtney Carruthers may be the one to do it. No, she kicks it back to Seals, and Seals, deep three. No good. Rebounded by Varney. Nice job that time with the rebound. Now to Eckenrod. Eckenrod back to Varney. And she'll bring it up top. She's going to drive. She's going to kick. Nice crossover, but Eckenrod just lost the handle. Carruthers goes inside, and basket good. Nice job that time. 9-7. They'll kick it over to Stiles, who's entered the game. Lakin Stiles, the freshman guard from Tiger, Georgia for Piedmont. Now back in the hands of Carla Kentrell. Back to Stiles, now over to Woolfolk. Woolfolk will drive and try to break the 2-3 zone, and she kicks it to Hope Franklin, and Franklin with her first 2 points of the game. Again, as I mentioned, she's someone you're going to want to hold in check today. She had a really good ball game yesterday, and they need to keep an eye out for her today. Varney gets it, kicks to Gerald. Now Eckenrod will drive, who gets the ball. She goes up, and she's fouled. So that'll send Eckenrod to the line to shoot 2. Elsa Eckenrod, a 76% free throw shooter, will go to the line. Knotted up at 9 at the moment. 3:37 left to play here in the first quarter. First free throw up and good. Elsa Eckenrod came to Maryville from McMinnville, Tennessee. She's a childhood development major with a minor in psychology and is supported by Bob and Kelly Eckenrod and Joyce Madison. Second free throw up. You can count that one as well. Elsa has excelled for 92 games for Coach Trevelyan. This talented guard posted 688 career points while bringing down 410 career boards. Very impressive career for Eckenrod, and it is not over yet as she connects on both free throws. Now Piedmont with the basketball and a turnover as Woolfolk loses the handle, and then as she tries to recover, steps out of bounds. So Maryville with the ball. They'll get it into Gerald's. Gerald's ahead to Carruthers. Carruthers will drive, go up with the shot, and good. Push it ahead. They'll get it ahead to Skinner. Skinner now to Woolfolk. Cross court to Skinner. Now inside to Szymanski. And Gerald's with the quick active hands tips it out of bounds. Woolfolk to inbound for the Lions. She does. She gets it into Skinner. Back to Woolfolk. Trying to look inside to Szymanski and nothing doing, and they'll throw it across court to Stiles. Stiles will drive. Throw it up, no good. Battle for it, and Szymanski is fouled. Good effort there by Gerald's, but she's going to be called for the foul, and that's going to send Szymanski to the line. First free throw up and good. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Gerald's. Gerald's over to Seals. Seals to Hicks. Hicks crosses half court. She'll get it to Gerald's. Gerald's pump fake. Gerald's will drive. Turn, she's going to have to get rid of it. She does to Meredith Ward. Ward goes up and Ward is fouled. Nice aggressive play driving into the paint by Gerald's. Really like to see that. She's been really good as of late. She played a really good game yesterday. You saw a lot of hustle and effort from her. She's done the same today. And a really good job by that talented freshman Meredith Ward, seeing Gerald's needing help, cutting to the basket and making a play. She goes up and she'll miss the first free throw. Connects on the second. A rare miss a moment ago from Meredith Ward, as that is her first missed free throw of the season. Stiles has the ball. She'll kick it over to Skinner. 2:30 on the clock here in the first quarter. Maryville up 14-10. Stiles back with it. Now to Woolfolk. Woolfolk, three ball. Good.
Three-pointer by Blue Woolfolk.
Gerald's to Hicks. Hicks ahead to Meredith Ward. Ward to Seals. Seals over to Carruthers. And Gerald's trying to get an inside presence this time on Szymanski. She gets it to Hicks. Hicks with the jumper up, no good. And Gerald's that time with an over-the-back call. That's going to be a foul. So Gerald's will come out. A few others will as well, as Coach Trevilian will make quite a few changes to the floor. Hicks will stay on the floor, but Wandell, Eckenrod, Varney, and Audrey Sanders now into the ball game. Stiles with the ball up top. She'll get it over to Reed, who throws up a three ball. No good. The ball touched last by Piedmont, so it'll be Maryville ball. They'll get it to Wandell. Wandell ahead to Varney. Varney ahead to Eckenrod. And Eckenrod is fouled.
The foul is on Piedmont number 0. Lincoln Stiles, her second.
So Varney to inbound, and that is the third team foul on Piedmont. She'll get it into Eckenrod. Eckenrod cross court to Varney. Varney pump fakes. Brings it back up top. She'll get it over to Eckenrod now. Eckenrod kicks it to Hicks. Hicks will drive, turn, get it to Sanders. Sanders, nice hustle inside and a jump ball. She lost the handle as she was trying to get around the defender. But great effort by Sanders, trying to battle back to get the basketball back for her team. Causes the jump ball. Possession arrow will go to the Lions. Woolfolk with it. She'll get it up top. Move the ball around, now in the hands of Skinner. Skinner over to Woolfolk. 2-3 zone for Maryville right now. Woolfolk tries to move, and Varney right there to pick her up. They'll get it over to Skinner. Skinner for three. Good. Varney comes back and gets the basketball. And Piedmont with a 16-14 lead, 37 seconds remain in the first. Hicks with a nice pass to Wandell. Wandell up with it, no good. Reed's able to get the rebound, and here comes Piedmont. Shot clock and game clock pretty close right now. So get it inside to Washington. Washington up with it, and Washington is fouled.
The foul is on Maryville, number 23, Audrey Sanders, her first 3 on the team.
First free throw up and good. Reed will come over to the sideline, and Cantrell will come in. Shemansky had a little bit of blood on her knee, had to get that cleaned up, so they brought Hope Franklin back in as well for the Lions as Washington goes up with the basket. No good. Rebounded by Wandell. She'll get it to Eckenrod. Scott's looking to see if they can get the last shot here in the first quarter as Eckenrod has it. She'll give it over to Sanders. Sanders inside to Varney. Varney to Wandell. Jumper. No good. And rebounded by Washington. And that will do it at the end of the first quarter. Your score, Piedmont 17, Maryville 14. This was a game yesterday where Maryville had the lead at the end of the first quarter. Piedmont took it over from there. We'll see what happens. A lot of game left. A lot of things could happen. You're listening to the Scots Broadcasting Network. We'll be back in just a moment. second quarter underway, and Maryville will begin with the ball, and they'll get it inside to Eckenrod. Eckenrod up, Eckenrod fouled.
The foul is on Piedmont number 40, Kyle Washington, her first, the team first.
Second free throw up and good as well for Eckenrod. It's a 1-point ball game. Piedmont leads 17-16 with 9:45 remaining here in the second quarter. Cantrell will have it up top. She'll swing it over to Wolfold. Wolfold, kick it to Skinner. Skinner for three. No good. Tipped away. Skinner's able to get it the recovery. Wolfold calling for the ball. She'll go for three. Good. He'll get it into Wandell. Wandell over to Eckenrod. Eckenrod to Carruthers, and Carruthers is fouled.
The foul is on Piedmont number 13, Carla Cantrell. It's her first, the team second.
Seals with the basketball up top. Over to Varney, now to Eckenrod. Eckenrod, handoff to Carruthers. Carruthers, jumper, no good. And here comes the Lions.
The foul is on Maryville number 2, Courtney Carruthers, her first, team first.
Foul on Carruthers, her first, team first of the quarter. 20-16, Lions lead. Wolfolk has the ball up top. She'll get it over to Cantrell. Cantrell inside to Franklin. Franklin guarded by Wandell. She'll have to get rid of it. She gives to Wolfolk. Now over to Skinner. Gonna have to keep an eye on both of them as Wolfolk can shoot the three ball. That time, Washington gets the rebound and gets the basket. Good job defensively, quickly getting to the three-point line to disrupt Piedmont, but unable to get the rebound, and Piedmont makes them pay. And they come away with another steal right here. They're up 6, and Wolfolk has the basketball for the Lions. Over to Cantrell. Hand off to Skinner. Washington, pump fake. Washington drives. Going to have to get rid of it. She does. Gets to Cantrell, right back to Washington. Washington's going to take Eckenrod one-on-one, and she's going to have to get rid of it. Skinner for three. Good. Piedmont can't miss today from the three-point line. They have made a lot of threes early on. Traditionally, around a 29% three-point shooting team, but they have found their stroke today, and they now have a 9-point lead. A timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. 7:48 remains in the second quarter. 25-16, Piedmont. Maryville to inbounds, and they will. They'll get it in to Claire Varney. Varney back to Eckenrod. Eckenrod over to Carruthers. Carruthers over to Seals. Seals has Hicks inside. Hicks fakes the handoff. Now gives it over to Eckenrod. Eckenrod will drive. Kick it back to Hicks. Hicks for three. No good. Battle down low, and Wolfolk able to come away with it. Loses it, and Cantrell recovers. Here comes the Lions. Washington. Cross court to Skinner. Good defense. Waiting on her was Claire Varney. And now Wolfolk with the basketball. She'll drive. And met that time as she was driven to the basket. Help defense came over, and she did the right thing and passed it to Hope Franklin, and Franklin made them pay there. And Maryville, another costly turnover because of the full court press, leads to 2 more points for Piedmont. Maryville's going to have to wake up. They're down 13. Washington, another steal. Here comes Piedmont again. Trying to push tempo a little too much that time and getting sloppy with the basketball, and another turnover. Maryville's going to have to slow things down and chip away at this thing. Woolfolk has the ball on the left side of the keep. She's going to drive and take it. She'll bring it right back out. Good defense, and this time she kicks to Cantrell. Cantrell up, blocked by Varney. Now to Washington. Jumper, good. They'll get it ahead to Shelby Hicks. Hicks is going to have to bring it back out because Franklin was right there to meet her. Tipped last by Cantrell out of bounds. Maryville will stay with the basketball. And a quick few substitutions as Wandell and Meredith Ward come in. Eckenrod and Carruthers go to the sideline. Hicks gets it into Hannah Seals. Seals over to Hicks. Now to Wandell. Wandell to Seals. Barney's going to have to do something with it. Shot clock winding down. She'll go up with the shot, and she's fouled. Foul's going to be on number 15, Livia Skinner.
The foul is on Piedmont, number 15, Livia Skinner, her second, 3 on the team.
First free throw up and good. Second free throw good as well. 13-point lead for Piedmont, and Nakia Washington to inbound. She'll get it into Cantrell. On the court for Piedmont, Woolfolk, Washington, Cantrell, Franklin, and Crump. Cantrell will drive. Met. She's going to have to get rid of it, and Cantrell walked. Maryville basketball. They'll get it in to Hannah Seals. Seals back to Hicks. Hicks back to Seals. Tight defense, that full court press we were talking about a moment ago, and she's able to get it ahead to Varney. Varney will drive, kick to Wandell, out to Seals. 3 ball, count it. Nice shot that time by Hannah Seals. It's now a 10-point game. Defense leads to offense, and Maryville's going to have to continue to turn it up on this side of the basketball. Cantrell has it. She'll turn and give it to Crump. Crump up top. Crump now to Washington. Right there to meet her is Meredith Ward. Cross court, moving it around. This time they'll get it to Franklin inside to Cantrell. Cantrell blocked by Ward, and Wandell tries to push it ahead to Hicks. Hicks was not paying attention, and it went out of bounds. Great defensive possession, but just rushed things just a touch offensively. And so now Piedmont right back with it. Cantrell over to Crump. Crump inside to Cantrell. Back to Franklin. Franklin misses. Right there to meet her is Wandell, but Franklin gets her own rebound and makes it this time on the second chance attempt. Ten seconds. Maryville unable to get cross half court in time. Another substitution on the court as Cantrell will go to the sidelines and Colby Reed will enter. Colby Reed, the sophomore guard from Chiefland, Florida. And Shelby Hicks will make her way to the sideline, and Elsa Eckenrod back in for Maryville. Washington gets it over to Reed. Reed to Crump. Back up top to Washington, and Washington with it. She'll kick it over to Woolfolk. Trying to break this 2-3 zone. You've got a 3-second violation from Washington, so that'll give Maryville back the ball. Eckenrod inbound. She will. She'll get it to Wandell. Now it's back in the hands of Eckenrod. Varney now with it. Varney one-on-one. Kicks. Eckenrod for three. No good. Rebounded by Wandell. She'll get it out to Seals. Seals shot. Shoot. No good. On the shot. I think they're going to talk it over, try to determine who touched the basketball last as to who will maintain possession. Nope, they're actually going to call a foul. Thought they were calling a foul. Looks like they were getting things reset. They get it inside, and Wandell goes up. No good. And a good battle that time by Hope Franklin as Franklin dives and throws the basketball off a Maryville College player. It goes out of bounds and will give Piedmont back to basketball. 33-21, Piedmont leads with 3:22 left to go in the second quarter. Lions have played a really good first half, especially shooting well from behind the arc. Kick ball, and Piedmont back with it. Get it over to Crump. Crump will bring it up top. Now over to Reed, inside to Crump. Crump will have to bring it back out. So get it over to Reed. No good. Battle for it and a jump ball.
Help ball possession to Piedmont. Checking in for Piedmont, number 13, Carla Cantrell.
Possession arrow stays with Piedmont. Piedmont inbound. He'll get it into Franklin. Hand off to Cantrell. Now Woolfolk with it, and she'll drive. Good defense. Wandell trying to keep it away from Franklin getting the basketball, but Woolfolk goes around the defender and makes an easy layup. 14-point lead for the Lions. Varney will drive. Varney will go up with it, and good. He'll push it ahead to Cantrell. Now to Woolfolk. Swinging it around. Cantrell back with it. Gets to Reed. Now to Woolfolk, inside to Franklin. Franklin double teamed. Good defense. And somehow Franklin is able to score. She somehow breaks that double team, spins around, goes up, and gets it off the glass. She is terrific in the post and making things very difficult for Maryville, and Piedmont's defense making things difficult there as they come away with a steal. Cantrell kicks. Reed, three ball. No good. Rebounded by Eckenrod. She'll get it to Varney. She'll get it over to Hicks. Hicks will drive. Back to Varney. Varney for three. No good. And Varney will come out. And Seals will come in. Under a minute to play here in the second quarter, and Woolfolk with the basketball. So give it over to Cantrell. Now to Reed. Back to Cantrell. Cantrell will drive. Take Eckenrod one-on-one, and as she goes up with the layup, she's fouled. So she'll go to the line to shoot two.
The foul is on Maryville number 22, Elsa Eckenrod, her first, team second.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Shelby Hicks. 40 on the clock. Seals picks up her dribble and has to give it to Eckenrod. Pick, here comes Hicks. Now to Seals. Seals will have to give it to Eckenrod. Now over to Sanders. Sanders, jumper. No good. Rebounded by Cantrell, and 15 seconds on the shot clock, and Piedmont with another opportunity. Crump. Woolfolk. 5 on the shot clock. Someone's going to have to throw it up here, and Woolfolk looks like she may do it. She's going to drive. And a reach-in foul by Hannah Seals. They'll get it in. Washington goes up with the shot and blocked by Kelly Wandell to end the half. And your score after 2 quarters of play, Piedmont 38, Maryville 23. We'll look at some halftime statistics real quick here for you. For Piedmont, they're shooting 51% from the field, 55% from the three-point line, and 50% from the free throw line. As for Maryville, 29% from the field, 20% from the three-point line, 87% from the free throw line. Piedmont, 19 total rebounds, 8 assists, 7 steals, 14 second chance points, and 20 points in the paint. As for Maryville, they have 15 total rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 8 bench points, 7 second chance opportunity points, and 10 points in the paint. So again, we talked about it yesterday, Piedmont with a really dominant post presence. You're seeing it again today as they've outscored Maryville in the post 20-10. Your individual leading statistics. For the Lions, Nakia Washington, 11 points. Livia Skinner with 9. Lou Woolfolk with 8. Hope Franklin with 8. Carla Cantrell with 1. And Michaela Shemansky with 1. For Maryville, Varney with 7. Elsa Eckenrod with 6. Courtney Carruthers with 4. Hannah Seals with 3. Kelly Wandell with 2. Meredith Ward with 1. You're listening to the Scots Broadcasting Network. Your score at the half, Piedmont 38, Maryville 23. When we come back, third quarter of action here on the Scots Broadcasting Network. Welcome back to the Scots Broadcasting Network. I'm Heath Dunkel, and the third quarter is underway as Claire Varney starts things off with 2 points for the Scots. They are down 13 points to Piedmont. Piedmont stifling defense and some really good shots made things tough for Maryville in the first half. Maryville's going to have to bounce back here. That's not going to help as Piedmont's hot streak shooting from behind the arc has continued here into the third quarter. They'll get it ahead to Claire Varney.
The foul is on Piedmont number 3. Lou Wolfo gets her first, the team first.
Shelby Hicks with the ball, and she'll get it to Geralds. Geralds back to Hicks. Hicks up with it. And Hicks is fouled.
The foul is on Piedmont number 21, Hope Franklin. It's her first, the team second.
First free throw up and good for Hicks. Second free throw good as well. And Skinner will drive for Piedmont. Step back jumper, no good. And Gerald's tried to come away with it, but knocked out of bounds. And it'll be Piedmont basketball. Wolfolk to inbound. And good defense from Maryville. The 5-second violation on the inbound from Wolfolk. And the Scots now with the ball, and they'll get it ahead, but Varney pushes it a little too far and waiting for the basketball with Skinner. Skinner will push it ahead to Washington. Washington blocked by Varney, from behind by Wandell, but it will be a foul, and it'll send Nakia Washington to the line. Washington, a lot of trips this season to the free throw line. As with that basket right there, she's made 61 free throws this season out of 85 attempts. It's currently ranked third best in the USA South. She makes another one there. So that's 62 free throws out of 86 attempts this season for Washington. Full court press causing difficulty again, overthrowing Varney, and the Lions back with it. They'll try to throw it inside to Skinner, go off the knee of Shelby Hicks. So it will remain with Piedmont. Wolfolk gets it into Skinner. She'll go around and pick from Washington. And Skinner will drive. There to meet her defensively with Shelby Hicks. And now Franklin goes in and blocked by Wandell. Tipped last from Maryville out of bounds, and it'll stay with Piedmont. But good defense that time from Wandell. Franklin has been a menace in the paint. And just nice to see the post players of Maryville making things difficult on her like that right there by Wandell. So Wolfolk to inbound, and she'll get it into Skinner. Skinner pump fake. Skinner will drive. And Skinner fouled by Geralds, and I believe that basket's going to count. So this is going to be an and one opportunity for Skinner. A substitution as Geralds will come out, Hicks will come out, Hannah Seals and Courtney Carruthers into the ball game. Free throw up and no good, rebounded by Eckenrod.
No ball, possession to Piedmont.
Wolfolk to inbound. Good defense by Varney, tipping that one away. She'll get it into a wide open Washington. Washington up and around Wandale. Basket good. Maryville trying to push. Eckenrod with the ball. Eckenrod cross court. Stolen by Washington. Here comes Piedmont. No good. Rebounded by Eckenrod. Maryville pushes tempo. Here comes Varney. And good with the basket. 47-29. Piedmont up 18. Woolfolk around the pick. Step back, jumper. No good. Rebounded by Wandale. Wandale tries to push it ahead to Carruthers, and luckily she jumps there and saves it. It was about to get intercepted. Good passes and basket. Good by Claire Varney. 16-point game. Woolfolk up top. She'll give it over to Skinner. Skinner with the pick from Washington. She'll go around. She'll drive. Up with the shot. No good. Rebounded by Eckenrod. Eckenrod gets it ahead to Seals. Seals to Varney. Varney for three. Good. So now a 13-point game and a timeout on the court from Piedmont as Coach Purdy sees that momentum starting to shift the Scots' direction. If you're Coach Trevelyan, you really like what you see those last few sequences. That's the kind of defense, that's the kind of offense he needs to see the rest of this ball game. Maryville down 13 with 6:54 left to go here in the third quarter. And we'll take a moment, as we've mentioned a few of these outstanding seniors, as it is senior day. We'll mention another one. Like to give some credit and a shout out to Holland Geralds. Holland has excelled at center for Maryville College for 85 games over the past 4 seasons. The Knoxville native is majoring in health and wellness promotions with a minor in psychology. She is supported by her parents, Lisa and David Jones. The South Doyle High School grad has brought down 196 career rebounds while blocking 36 shots. Back to the action, and Piedmont with the basketball. Ball in the hands of Stiles. Stiles around the pick. She'll turn, she'll kick it out to Skinner. Now they'll go to get it inside to Franklin. Good defense. And almost stolen. Somehow Franklin's able to recover, turn, go up with it. She won't make the basket, but she will be fouled. Maryville doing their best to try to double and cause a lot of difficulty for Franklin. She is just finding a way. Misses the first free throw there. You'll take that if you're Maryville instead of 2 points. Second free throw opportunity now. Up and in and out. Rebounded by Hicks. So you'll certainly, again, take that if you're Maryville. What could have been 2 points instead of foul, and she misses the free throw, turns into 0. So it's still a 13-point game. See if you can keep this momentum going as Sills gives it to Varney. Varney will drive. Varney will go up with it, and Varney is fouled.
The foul is on Piedmont, number 21, Hope Franklin, for second, 3 on the team.
First free throw, no good. A little bit of jawing back and forth between some of the players a moment ago, and looks like the referee told them to quiet that one down. That can lead to a technical, so got to be really careful there if you're either team. It is now a 12-point ball game. One of the free throws made by Varney, and now Piedmont has the ball. Cantrell has it. She's going to go around a pick, and then she's going to kick it out to Stiles. Now in the hands of Skinner on the right side of the wing. Skinner into Franklin. Franklin guarded by Hicks. She'll have to get rid of it. She'll give it to Stiles. Now to Skinner. Coming around to help is Cantrell, but Skinner's going to take it one-on-one. Almost loses the handle. Double team. Kicks it out to Cantrell for 3. No good. Rebounded by Piedmont, and Skinner back with it as a good rebound that time from Stiles. Maryville crashed to the glass, but the ball faded away on the rebound attempt, and Stiles was right there waiting for it. 10 on the shot clock. Good defense. Can they keep it going? Don't foul. Try to make them make a bad shot. And a good job that time by Varney, reaching around, trying to make things difficult for Skinner, and Skinner loses the handle. They'll say it was touched last by her, and Maryville back with the ball. 12-point game. was an 18-point deficit a moment ago, and a 6-0 run for the Scots. Seals with it up top. She'll get it over to Varney. Now up top to Carruthers. Carruthers over to Meredith Ward. Ward will drive. Spin, kick, jumper. Good! Shelby Hicks with a nice jumper that time, and a good find for Meredith Ward, who was driving inside. She'll get the assist. Timeout on the court from Coach Trevelyan, and again, continuing to motivate and encourage his players, as this is the type of effort he's been wanting to see, and it's starting to show up. 5:20 left to go in the third quarter. 47-37, Piedmont lead. It was once an 18-point lead for the Lions. It's now cut down to 10. We'll take a moment to go over another senior on Senior Day, Claire Varney. Claire Varney is a two-time USA South first-team All-Conference honoree. This Crossville, Tennessee native is majoring in neuroscience with a minor in data analytics, and she is proudly supported by her mother and stepfather, Christy and Travis Isaacson, and her father and stepmother, Craig and Marcy Varney. Claire has accumulated 968 career points, averaging 18.7 points per game during her 71-game career. A complete player, Claire Varney has posted 379 career rebounds, 246 career assists, and 234 steals. Up with the shot and in for Woolfolk. And it is back to 12. They'll get it into Claire Varney. Varney over to Hannah Seals. Seals gets it to Ward. Ward will drive. Ward over to Hicks. Hicks kicks it out to Varney. Varney for three. No good. Rebounded by Skinner. They'll kick it ahead to Washington. Washington loses the handle. Nice job by Seals. And now setting back up on offense is Piedmont. Szymanski has it. Kicks it out to Woolfolk. Woolfolk will drive. Seals trying to get the jump ball. Instead, she's going to be called for the foul. Meredith Ward will come out to take a breather, and Kelly Wandell will re-enter. Woolfolk will inbound for Piedmont underneath the basket. She'll get it into Skinner. Three ball up, no good, and rebounded by the Scots. Varney will get it to Seals. Over to Carruthers. Carruthers pump fake. Carruthers crossover and brings it back out. She'll get it over to Varney. Varney inside to Wandell. Wandell up and in. Ten-point ball game. Maryville's going to have to play defense, continue to chip away as Claire Varney that time tries to go get the steal, and she almost was successful, but knocked it out of bounds. So Piedmont inbound now. Woolfolk to inbound from the side. 23 seconds on the shot clock. She'll get it into Stiles. Back to Woolfolk. Good defense. She goes around the pick, and right there to meet her is Seals. Needs the rebound, and it gets it. Varney gets it, and Varney looked like she was fouled, but no call, and a miss. Szymanski gets the rebound. Szymanski makes them pay. Back to 12. He'll get it into Claire Varney. Varney for three. Bottom! 9-point ball game. 2:58 remaining here in the third quarter. Stiles with the ball. She'll get a pick from Szymanski. Stiles will drive. Kick it out. Woolfolk. She'll now drive. There to meet her is Seals, and Seals with the foul. Woolfolk got a step on her, and Seals tried to recover and came at her from the side on the shot. So that'll send Woolfolk to the line. First free throw up and no good. Piedmont, 64% from the free throw line for the season. As the second one goes up, and that one is in for Woolfolk. And they'll inbound it to Claire Varney now for Maryville, and she'll get it ahead to Eckenrod. Eckenrod back up top to Varney. Back to Eckenrod. She'll kick it over to Carruthers. Carruthers overthrows Hicks. And Piedmont back with the ball. And Carruthers went to the sideline a moment ago, and Holland Gerald's in for her. Woolfolk goes to take Eckenrod one-on-one. She'll turn and almost stolen, but Skinner now with the ball, and she'll drive inside. She'll go up, no good, and rebounded by Wandell. She'll kick it up top to Hicks, back to Eckenrod. Eckenrod inside, almost stolen by Washington, and Washington's going to get called for the foul.
The foul is on Piedmont number 40, Natalia Washington, her second, 4 on the team.
Hicks to inbound, 10-point ball game, 1:50 left to go here in the third. Varney now with the basketball. Varney will give it to Wandell. Wandell inside to Eckenrod. Eckenrod up with it and good. Stiles with it on the right side. Guarded by Hicks. She'll get it up top to Skinner. Now over to Woolfolk. Woolfolk around the pick. Loses the handle. And she tries it to save it and rebounded and recovered by Holland Gerald. Gerald's Eckenrod. Eckenrod pushing tempo. Now to Varney. Varney to Eckenrod. Eckenrod pump fake. Eckenrod drive. Jumper. No good. Gerald's battling down low, and then a scuffle, but Piedmont somehow recovers, and here comes Woolfolk. Up and around Eckenrod, and she'll make the basket. Great play by Lou Woolfolk, the freshman guard for Piedmont. It looked like Eckenrod had her stopped, and somehow she went up and around her and made the basket. So now we've got 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, 10-point ball game. Varney throws it up, no good. Now Hicks with a three, no good. And a jump ball opportunity. Good job from Maryville continuing to battle as there's still time on the clock. Claire Varney took a shot a moment ago. Her and the defender just ran right into each other. Was surprised there wasn't a foul called either way, but they let the play continue. And Maryville, battling with Woolfolk, caused the jump ball opportunity, and they've got the ball with 7 seconds left. Varney for three. She is fouled. She didn't make it, but that's going to send her to the line to shoot three.
The foul is on Piedmont number 0, Lincoln Stiles. It's her third, 5 on the team.
Adjusting the clock, it looks like they said instead of 2 seconds, there were 3.4 on the clock. So they had that reset, and Varney makes the first of 3 free throws. Second one good. free throw good as well. Szymanski will go to the sidelines, and they'll bring in the sophomore, Colby Reed, and look out for her. Sharp shooter, 3 of 3 from the three-point line yesterday. Cantrell gets to Woolfolk, and Woolfolk turns, and Woolfolk throws it up. No good, and that time will expire here in the third quarter. And what was a 15-point lead for Piedmont at the half extended all the way up to 18 at one point in the third. Maryville has climbed their way back into this thing, and they are down 7. 54-47. Piedmont leads. 1 quarter left to play. If Piedmont wins, they get the top seed in the Western Division. If Maryville wins, they're tied, and it'll be a coin flip to determine who will get the top seed in the West. If you're Maryville, you'd rather have your fate decided by a coin flip than losing this ball game. We'll see what they can do and what Coach Trevelyan and his squad can come up with to continue to climb their way back into this game. You're listening to the Scots Broadcasting Network, and we'll be back in just a moment. Back to it, and fourth quarter is underway as Woolfolk has the basketball. She'll turn, throw up the shot, in and out, and a battle for it, and Maryville comes away. Jump ball opportunity, and the possession arrow will go to Maryville. Gerald's with it, and she'll give it to Seals. They're going to have to make sure they cross half court in time. Shelby Hicks is able to do so. She'll turn and give it to Seals. Now to Eckenrod. Eckenrod to Hicks. Hicks to Wandell. Wandell jumper. No good. Rebounded by Wandell. Now over to Hicks. Now to Eckenrod. Eckenrod cross court to Seals. They'll give it to Eckenrod now. Eckenrod inside to Wandell. Seals, 3-ball. Battle, Maryville with the rebound again. They'll get it to Gerald. She loses it, but Shelby Hicks there to recover. Shelby Hicks, jumper, good. Great offensive possession, just continuing to get rebounds, and watch out for Nakia Washington, wide open down low, but Maryville able to get there. Skinner spins, shot up, shot good. Nice shot by Skinner. Maryville pushing. They'll give it to Eckenrod. Eckenrod to Gerald. Gerald's right back to Eckenrod. Wandell has it. Gerald's drives inside. Gerald's to Seals. Seals spins. Seals throws it up. And good. 5-point ball game. They'll get it inside to Washington, but they overthrow her. Maryville ball. Gerald's will come out to take a breather. So right now on the court, you've got Shelby Hicks, Hannah Seals, Claire Varney, Elsa Eckenrod, Kelly Wandell for Maryville. For Piedmont, you've got Cantrell, Woolfolk, Skinner, Washington, and Franklin. Varney's able to break the press and get across half court. She'll turn and hand off to Seals. Now over to Eckenrod. Eckenrod back up top to Varney. It looks like a moving screen that time by Hicks is going to be a foul. And Piedmont back with the ball. Lakin Stiles back in at point guard as Woolfolk will take a breather for the Lions. She'll get it over to Franklin. Franklin to Washington. Now to Skinner. Skinner will drive and try to get it inside to Franklin. She'll go up with it. No good. She gets her own rebound. She'll go up again. A battle down low. She's able to recover. She misses again, and Wandell gets it. Wandell pushes tempo to Eckenrod. Eckenrod ahead to Hicks. Hicks up with the shot, and she's fouled.
The foul is on Piedmont number 15, Olivia Skinner, her third, team first.
Hicks to shoot 2. First free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good as well. Stiles comes away with it. She'll give it to Skinner. Piedmont up 5, 56-51, 7:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's been a battle. Piedmont looked like they were running away with this thing, and Maryville has fought hard to try to get back in this ball game. Stiles right there with a big-time three-pointer for Piedmont and extends this lead back to 8. Varney will drive. Varney will go up with it. No good. And Stiles comes away with it. Stiles ahead to Skinner. And Washington goes up. Washington's fouled by Hicks.
The foul is on Maryville, number 45, Shelby Hicks is her second, the team's second.
Hicks will come over to get a breather, and coming in for her will be Courtney Carruthers. Free throw up and good for Washington. Second free throw up and good as well, and it's back to a 10-point game. Hand off to Seals. Seals over to Varney. Varney to Eckenrod. Eckenrod fakes the handoff. This time she'll give it to Varney. Varney back to Eckenrod. Eckenrod pump fake. Step back. Seals cutting. Seals drives. Spins around, up and in. 8-point game. Skinner, 3-ball. Count it. Timeout on the court for Coach Purdy. We'll take one too. 5:49 remaining in this ball game. Piedmont 64, Maryville 53. We'll be right back.
Taken by Piedmont.
Back from the timeout, and Maryville with the basketball. Big time 3 moments ago from Piedmont, extending their lead to 11. Carruthers hands off to Seals. Now over to Varney. Varney over to Wandell. Basket good.
Kelly Wandell from Claire Varney.
Wolfolk will drive. She'll turn. She'll kick it to Stiles. Now to Wolfolk. Woolfolk to Skinner, who drives. Skinner up. And Skinner is fouled. Looks like it's going to be a blocking foul on Eckenrod.
The foul is on Maryville, number 22, Elsa Eckenrod. It's her second free on the team.
First free throw up and miss. Second free throw up and good. They get it to Hannah Seals now for Maryville, and here's come to Scotts. She will cross half court. Now over to Varney. Varney to Eckenrod. Fakes the handoff, gives it to Seals. Back to Eckenrod. Eckenrod will drive. Go up, reverse layup, good.
Basket by Elsa Eckenrod.
Woolfolk with the ball. She'll turn and give it to Stiles. Now over to Woolfolk. Washington trying to get an inside presence, and Wandell able to tip it away. Last touch by Washington, though, and Maryville back with it. Maryville down 8. Seals gives it to Eckenrod. Eckenrod over to Varney. Around the pick and right back to Eckenrod, and stolen by Washington. Washington throws it ahead. And Cantrell with the miss and rebounded by Seals. Here comes Maryville. She picks up her dribble, has to get it to Hicks as Cantrell almost came away with a steal. Seals to Eckenrod. Eckenrod for three. No good. Rebounded by Wandell. Wandell up with it. Wandell is fouled.
The foul is on Piedmont, number 0, Lakin Stiles. Her first.
So that'll send Kelly Wandell to the line. Wandell, another one of these talented seniors honored today. First free throw up and good. Wandell joined the 500 rebound club earlier this season. The Clinton, Tennessee native is majoring in political science with a minor in criminal justice. Second free throw up and good as well. Her minor in criminal justice and psychology, and she's also proudly supported by her parents, Tracy and Shannon Wandell, and her siblings, Samantha, Trace, and Macy. This dominant post player brought down 564 rebounds while adding 583 career points. On defense, she recorded 120 career block shots. Kelly Wandell has been an absolute menace, and it has been a pleasure to broadcast her and all of these other seniors. And certainly will be sad to see them leave after the next few games. But this game is not over yet, as a timeout on the court with 3:36 left to go in the fourth quarter. We've still got plenty of time left in this thing. Maryville only down 6. Got to continue to stay on top of things defensively, not allow things to get into paint, make things tough on those three-point shooters. A team for Piedmont who is normally shooting 26% from the three-point line. They've been hot today. So far shooting 53% from beyond the arc. So they're just working on all cylinders offensively, but Maryville's just going to have to turn it up and let that defense lead to offense. We'll see if they're able to do so as both teams get back onto the court. And on the court for Maryville, Hannah Seals, Claire Varney, Shelby Hicks, Elsa Eckenrod, Kelly Wandell. You've got Stiles, Woolfolk, Washington, Skinner, and Franklin on the court for Piedmont, as Maryville tried to go with full court press there and almost came away with a steal. Maryville's got their 2-3 zone on, and they're trying to keep the ball away from Hope Franklin. Skinner will drive. She'll kick out to Woolfolk. Woolfolk around a pick. Stop, jumper, no good. And Maryville is fouled. Looks like it was a battle between Eckenrod and Franklin, and they're going to call, I think, that on Franklin. Eckenrod will give it to Hicks. Hicks will hand it to Eckenrod. Back to Hicks. Eckenrod coming around and pick, and she'll get it inside to Wandell, but Wandell's about to lose the handle, and she does. Stiles comes away with it. Stiles ahead to Skinner. Skinner will drive. Up with the basket and good.
Skinner for 2.
2.5 minutes remain. Piedmont up 8. Over to Varney. Varney to Hicks. Back to Varney. Varney will drive. And Varney is fouled.
The foul is on Piedmont number 40, Micaiah Washington, her third, 4 on the team.
First free throw up and good. Second free throw good as well. Back to 6. Skinner with the ball. Full court press. Up with it, and Franklin misses. Rebounded by Wandell. Wandell hands it off to Seals. Piedmont continue to chip away here as time is winding down. Seals inside to Wandell. Wandell out to Hicks. Hicks will drive. Hicks is going to have to get rid of it. She does. Eckenrod, 3 ball. No good. And a battle for it down low. And coming away with it is Woolfolk. And here comes Piedmont. That foul is going to be on Hannah Seals. So Piedmont will inbound it from the side. It'll be Stiles to inbound. Skinner up, Skinner good with the basket. And that was a big shot for Piedmont as you've got 1:12 left to go in this ball game. Piedmont up 8. One minute remaining. Over to Varney. Varney. Varney walked, and that'll give Piedmont the ball.
Full timeout taken by Maryville College.
Timeout taken by Maryville College. 53 seconds remain. Piedmont 69. Maryville 61. We'll be right back. Kaya Washington to inbound it for Piedmont, and she'll get it into Woolfolk. Stolen. Here comes Shelby Hicks. Layup. Good.
Basket by Shelby Hicks.
Shelby Hicks coming back quickly with the defense and fouls Washington. That's going to send Washington to the line. First free throw up and good. Second free throw good as well. Get it into Seals. Hands it off to Shelby Hicks. Hicks will drive. Hicks will kick. Wandell, jumper, good. Timeout on the court. Take one with them. 31 seconds remain. Piedmont 71, Maryville 65. After a 30-second timeout from Maryville and a 30-second timeout from Piedmont, we're back on the court. And a quick foul. Second rod foul, Skinner.
The foul is on Maryville, number 22, Elsa Attenrod. It's her third.
First free throw up and good. Second free throw good as well. We'll get it into Seals. Seals pushes it to Wandell. Wandell for three. No good. Rebounded by Skinner.
The foul is on Maryville, number 22, Elsa Attenrod, her fourth.
First free throw up and good by Skinner. Second free throw no good and rebounded by Wandell. Wandell ahead to Gerald's, intercepted by Washington. Washington is fouled by Varney.
The foul is on Maryville, number 13, Claire Varney, her first.
First free throw up and good. Second free throw good as well. 76-65. Piedmont leads, 10 seconds left to go in this game. Eckenrod for three, no good. Rebounded by Skinner, and they're going to let this thing run out. And that will be your ball game. Piedmont 76, Maryville 65, confirming that the Piedmont Lions will get the top seed in the Western Division Tournament of the USA South. A tough game for Maryville, but senior day nonetheless, and we gave a big thanks at the beginning of this game, and we'll give one again to the senior class of Maryville and all of their outstanding efforts over the last few seasons. I'd actually like to give our standout of the game to the senior class of Maryville, putting up 53 points out of the 65 scored today by the Scots. Blount Partnership is proud of these seniors' efforts. The partnership's mission is to develop a robust economy by providing members access to information, business resources, and activities that enhance the quality of life for all who live, work, and play in our region. Visit the partnership at www.bluntpartnership.com. Congratulations to these seniors for everything you've done and your efforts. Our next basketball broadcast will be on the Scots Broadcasting Network on YouTube this Wednesday when both men and women open USA South tournament action. You can follow your Fighting Scots daily at www.mcscots.com or via social media on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at mcscots. A special shout out to our Interim Director of Athletics, Sarah Quatrocki, for her diligent work in keeping our student athletes healthy and playing. Today's stats were provided by Assistant Sports Information Director, Chris Cannon. Your final score, Piedmont 76, Maryville 65. I'm Heath Dunkel, and until next time, so long, good night, and yes, that just happened.